University athletic departments are in a dash for cash, and Hunden Partners has been pleased to help a host of universities across our great nation in generating more cash for their programs. So let's break this down into four buckets. How are university athletic departments generating more revenue for NIL and related expenses? Sports anchored district, which is live, work, play district, the stadium, arena, or venue itself, and physical improvements that can help generate more revenue, operations and food and beverage of the venues, and the fourth bucket is commercial rights of the venues and the entire district. So let's get into it. So first off, we have the district itself. One of the challenges right now is that you have a lot of people coming to individual events, sitting in line to park their car, and then sitting in traffic waiting to leave at the end of a game or an event. And they're not spending time or money in the community or on campus spending additional money. If we have a live, work, play, visit district, we have a halo effect of commercial activity that can capture revenue, capture time, have people enjoy themselves more, improve the quality of campus, and generate long-term revenue and assets for the university. And so we have seen these districts be developed to finance major league sports stadiums and minor league sports stadiums. We are also seeing those now, and we are developing those now at major universities and mid-sized universities all around the country to generate that added value and cash flow. And we can also then extend our fourth bucket, which is commercial rights, into the district, which we will talk about. So there are many reasons that this hero and halo model works so well. We have a hero project that is generating the events, but is not able to capture the benefits that it creates in the venue. And so we need to be able to do that outside the venue. In the commercial, hotels, retail, restaurant, residential, student housing, and of course, academic buildings and other sports buildings, as well as entertainment and public areas for all of the live, work, play, visit activities. And when people spend more time, they spend more money, they have better connections to campus, and they are more likely to be committed to campus and to the university for the long haul as donors and supporters and, of course, athletic supporters. So that's the first bucket, the district. That is the big game changer that we've been working on around the country. But we also have then the venues themselves. If people are not enjoying themselves thoroughly and able to watch the game and spend money, then we are leaving money on the table. So where are we leaving money on the table? We are leaving money on the table in terms of the seating choices and premium options. And so we could have 10 different premium options for people in terms of lounge, clubs, loges, suites, enhanced general admission, all kinds of things that can occur in the venue in terms of seating options and spend. That also encourages them to come early into the venue and spend time eating, drinking, socializing. Again, having more connections to campus and supporting higher donations and that kind of thing as people start to create rituals around both the pre and the district, during, and during the game, and then right after the game, and then post in the district after the game. All these things create ritual, which creates commitment and bonds and generates long-term positive cash flow in terms of donations and things of that nature. Now let's talk about bathrooms and concessions and all that. When people are standing in line for bathrooms and having an uncomfortable experience doing that, they are not watching the game or the concert, and they're not spending money. So what we want to do is make sure that we have an efficient venue that is allowing people to get in and out of the bathroom quickly and then spend more time and money watching the game and eating and drinking. So that also then leads to our third bucket, operations and food and beverage. So when we have better operations, we can compete, and we have often done this for convention centers, arenas, stadiums, collegiate venues around the country and the world. When we compete those operators against each other, they can often generate more revenue and spend less money running the facility than the university can on its own. And so that's a big sea change. The public sector has been moving in that direction for decades, and the universities are now catching up with that. In addition, food and beverage is a way where we can generate a ton more revenue. We have seen per caps often double in venues when we have bid out the food and beverage operations to have these operators, first off, invest their own money into better equipment and concession stands and experiences up front for a long-term contract, increase the quality and variety of food. The per caps go up when people have more variety to choose from. And so that makes their experience better. People look forward to going and they spend more money, and that inures to the benefit of the program. When the program is better, more people come, and it's a vicious, fabulous cycle and circle in a positive loop. So that's the third bucket. The fourth bucket of revenue generation is commercial rights. And so we have naming rights, sponsorships, all kinds of things. And we need to think holistically to max out the revenue streams that we're talking about here. If you're just focused on the venue or certain parts of the venue versus the entire district of venues in Live, Work, Play, Visit, you're leaving money on the table. So with the right commercial rights partner to help figure out how we can bid out those opportunities to have say an airline sponsor over the entire district or an insurance sponsor over the entire district. That means that we're maxing out our revenue. And so that includes the venues and the district itself. And so those are the four major buckets. We are coaching and shepherding our clients from the vision of who they want to be in their next chapter to not just generate revenue, but make their campus a better place. They are competing for new students, they are competing for time and attention, and these have real positive impacts these days on the campuses, because these sports districts currently are often a sea of parking that are somewhat disconnected from the rest of campus and just don't have that campus feel a lot of times. And so if we can create a district, improve the venues, and sort of weave it all together, we are creating great places that have long-term generational value to the campus. It attracts new students, it attracts alumni back, it attracts spending, it attracts impact to the community and the state. So we are often bringing local and state tax incentives into these to help get them off the ground in the first place, so that we have several buckets of revenue: private equity, private debt, donations, contributions, and of course, public incentives in the form of tax rebate programs such as super TIF districts and the like, that can inure to the benefit of the financing and basically eat what you kill and benefit the city, the state, and the university. So for more, let us know. We will be happy to take you through the entire process, get you the best service providers who are going to compete for your business, generate more revenue for your athletic department and your program. And when you have a great program, you have a lot of a halo effect on the campus and investment in the school and the community and better admission. So it is a positive circle, and that is something that we're excited to work with many across the country on today and in the future.